Hey there, this is Kevin. I live in Ottawa, Canada, which is the capital, and I want to show you this one biking route that I like to take sometimes. Now I'll start at this bridge over the Rideau Canal and take the street known as Somerset West, and I'm going to go through Chinatown, and on the other side of those tracks it becomes Wellington West, and eventually it becomes Richmond Road. Now before I do that, my journey starts near my work on this street here called Parisien. I'm just gonna align it and then do a quick transition to my GoPro footage right here. So I'll cut through here, and this is Saint Laurent Boulevard, which is a very busy street. And when I was waiting at the lights, this nice man on an e-bike needed directions, so I said, just follow me. It'll be easier that way instead of trying to explain. I was heading that way anyways. So we were heading through those streets here on Tremblay Street, through where the train station is, and we were discussing about our e-bikes, our jobs, and just how fun it is to travel on these trails here. And at around this point, he tried to overtake me, and then eventually he waved goodbye and went the other way, which was nice. So now I'm going through the University of Ottawa, under this LRT station, this lovely ramp, under Nicholas Street, and then through Colonel By Drive, to eventually reach the bridge over the Rideau Canal here. And that is where Somerset West begins, where my journey on that map from earlier begins. This area is more residential, but then when we cross Elgin, there's a few businesses, and eventually we reach Bank Street, which is considered to be kind of like the gay village. And moving on, there's a few businesses here and there, and around Bronson, that's where Chinatown begins, where you see that lovely arch. Now I'm going to stop at this supermarket here. And I found this bike rack to lock up to with a political ad for the Ontario elections that were happening at the time. And the candidate seen here, I actually know her personally, and unfortunately she did not win. It's a shame because she does truly care about sustainability and the health of people and the planet. I picked up some noodles at Calvin Supermarket, which I couldn't find anywhere else, and I kept riding through Chinatown on Somerset Street West. As you can see, there are no bike lanes, except for this very small portion above the train tracks, and now I'm on Wellington Street West, not to be confused with the main Wellington Street in front of Parliament Hill. It's very busy, lots of businesses, lots of cars, lots of parking, but not really any bike lanes except for a section to say avoid the dooring zone, which doesn't really make people feel safe. And I'm an experienced biker, so I don't mind mixing in traffic like this, but I can understand that it's not very easy for other people to do that, and it's not encouraging people to bike. And so if you want more people on bikes, the streets should be accommodating for them. So now I'm stopped at the LCBO here to pick up a few things, and with my handy basket, I can carry my shopping to head home. Now again, I'm mixing through traffic here, but as I keep going down Richmond Road, it gets a little less dense, and eventually there are bike lanes. But this is just to show that sometimes biking can be convenient, where you can have these corridors where you have businesses where you can stop at on your way home, but infrastructure has to be there. I hope you've enjoyed my anecdote about how I get around the city, support small businesses, and without the need of a car or use of parking. Thank you.